Yes, to paint is to love again, live again, see again. To get up at the crack of dawn in order to take a peek at the watercolors one did the day before is like stealing a look at the beloved while she sleeps. How they glow in the cold light of early dawn. Another hour or two, and they will already have lost some of their gleam and sparkle. It's only when we look with eyes of love that we see as the painter sees. Usually he makes us see and feel what ordinarily we ignore or are immune to. When I met Varda, and who has more knowledge about color than anyone I ever met, then I got the idea that color has to be pure. The hell with tonalities and shadings, you see, and you put one color, lay it against another, and that will create whatever intermediate color you're looking for. Their juxtaposition, huh? And then I found that it was a great thing, the love of contrast instead of harmony. See, one tends to look for harmony, but the contrast is so much richer always, She looks Moorish by accident, that she is not lying on the couch, but stuck on it as if the couch were a wall and the vermilion pillows were spots on the wallpaper. And she sticks there by some chemical legerdemain which I take no credit for at all, except my genius. I remember well the transformation which took place in me when first I began to view the world with the eyes of a painter. Objects which I had gazed at all my life now became an unending source of wonder, affection. Now, as I studied the object's physiognomy, its texture, its way of speaking, I entered into its life, its history, its purpose, its association with other objects, all of which only endeared it the more. People are always saying, oh, you changed your style and this and that. I said, you don't know what you're talking about. How many have you seen of mine? When you think that I've done about 3,000 altogether, and I know what I did, read my mind pretty well, they don't know what they're talking about. Do you know what I mean? And I hate the idea, I told her always, of talking like a professor about it and a knowing person. Well, what do I know about all this, Sometimes I look at it and I say, did I do this or did somebody else do it? I say often about my writing. I read certain passages in a certain, and I'm impressed, and I say, Henry, did you write this? And I think this is one of the sad things about life, that everybody is planning ahead, trying to make themselves secure, trying to get ahead, be successful, do this, do that, you see, instead of letting it take over, whatever it is, and let it decide for it, because I think it knows better than you know or I know, Nobody that I know of, hardly anybody that I know of in my experience, my whole experience of life, could I say, can tell me truly that he enjoys life to the hilt. Do you see? And this, I think, is catastrophic, is terrible. Because if we're not here to enjoy life, what are we here for? Nijinsky, when he was half crazy, wrote that diary, he said, oh, wonderful, crazy thing. He said, God wants us to be happy. That's what he wants. Well, the way I'm talking, it would sound like a very unhappy man in a way, since I'm always ranting here and raving. But actually, I enjoy my life,